Hi there, this is Rob with today's 2-minute overnight overview. I hope everyone had an enjoyable weekend. This morning's coolness here in New England was a reminder that summer is soon coming to an end. But Overnight Edges is just beginning, so let's get to it. The Overnight Edge Finder on Friday showed a few long and a few short studies, all of which seemed to cancel each other out. So let's look at the odds sheet and what that was saying. Price action gave weak readings for both SPY and ES. Internals looked mildly favorable, and seasonality was basically flat. This left both the basic and the weighted averages showing no substantial edge for either direction, hence no trade for me. Let's look at what happened quickly, then I'll get into some research. As you can see, after closing on Friday, the future traded right near the close for all of Sunday night. Monday morning we saw a minor rally followed by a bit of a dip, all of which resulted in a very mild 2-point loss. Generally the kind of action I was glad not to be a part of. Now let's look at the daily chart. ES closed at another new high on Friday. Today, so far, we have seen a gap down and are headed for a lower close. I published a special report this weekend in the subscriber area that looked at the impact of the previous night's gap and the day's closing direction on the subsequent overnight session. One finding in that research was that when ES had both gap down and closed negative on the day, there's been a fairly consistent upside overnight tendency. One thing I've consistently preached over the years at Quantifiable Edges is that patterns must be looked at in the context of where they occur in order to trade them effectively. So I'm going to show how the combination of a lower open and a lower close is performed the following night using two scenarios. The first one is when the market is not closed at a 50-day high the night before. Here is the upside tendency that I was talking about. Now let's change the parameters and require it close at a 50-day high, similar to the current market environment. As you can see, the tendency to rise overnight no longer holds true. This suggests traders may want to use caution in attempting long trades immediately following an intermediate term high. Now, just one last thing I really feel I should mention here.